Surfing is a sport driven by precision. To find out how, we took a ride with ASP Fins Pro Junior champion Josh Burke and his ex-pro surfer father, Alan.
Surfing provides a feeling that no other sport has given me.
There's no other feeling like it. The bigger waves, you obviously get a rush.
The thrill of taking off on a wave, especially if it's a wave of consequence, a wave that has size and power and danger behind it, and you conquer it, it's just an adrenaline rush that no other sport has given me before. Once you can walk, you have enough balance that you can surf. You want to have your knees bent right down, your head over your feet at all times, and you always want to be side on to the board. Going straight or doing a basic trim on a 3-foot or under wave is actually really easy. But once you get into getting into maneuvers and you're shifting your shoulders and your body weight and your arms and your legs and you're putting pressure, easing pressure, and it's no longer 60-40. You're constantly changing the balance of your weights on either foot depending on what the wave is providing. But the bottom line is whatever the wave provides to you, you have to be willing to adjust and adapt to suit that wave.
You have to make your decision really quick, because when you drop in a wave, you have to decide what maneuvers you're going to do right before you're going to do them, because the wave and lip that you're about to hit is always changing, and you always have to keep watching it.
How you get speed on your board is just by positioning on the wave. Basically, you want to be positioned on the wave from the beginning to maximize the potential of the wave. Right where the wave is about to start, that's where you want to be.
In surfing, timing is pretty much everything, because in speed, power, flow, and the progressive side of it, for speed, you have to time it right to pump so that you get the maximum amount of speed in the critical part of the waves. And then to flow, when you're timing your maneuvers and hitting it at the right spot, you come back down with the speed and flow right back in the next maneuver. And then the progressive side of it is how you hit the lip, what makes how radical the maneuver is, and how you blow out your fins. The actions that you're doing is your style, how you move your hands, and that plays a big role in surfing too, is how you look on a wave, and if it looks good or not, because your style is what everyone looks at.
Once you get to a level like what Josh is at, it comes down to board design, and board design has changed over the last decade or so. Fins, tails, rails, thickness, width, I mean, it comes down to very small increments. This board that's an 1/8 of an inch wider or thicker than the next will ride different depending on the size of the wave. So being in tune with your equipment, I think will make you a better surfer.
This is my board that I would ride out here now. It's a little bit bigger but a little bit narrower and has a little bit more foam, which means it's wider. And then this is a bigger wave leash so that it doesn't break when a bigger wave hits. And then this traction pad is so that your back foot won't slip off, because you're using most of your weight on the back foot.
Well, the fin changes the direction of the board at the speed. It makes the board very responsive or not. So it's very critical. When I was growing up, fin design was basically zero. I rode the same pair of fins for 10 years. One fin design to the next can basically change the way a surfboard rides. At the competitive level, there's many aspects that play a role in whether you win a heat or not. Basically, the surfer who can execute the most radical control maneuvers in the most critical section of the wave with flow, speed, power, also innovation and progression plays a role, like doing something that no one has done before, or doing something someone has done before but mastering it and just landing it in a precise manner. That's the criteria that the judges are looking for.